Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back. Well, folks, are you guys ready for part 2 of my 1000 video special? I know I am. So, let's get started. Here's our next review that came in second place in the voting. And that is Star Trek, the original series, Obsession, episode 47. And yep, this is a pretty okay Star Trek television episode. And I enjoy it. Awesome episode. This episode originally broadcast on December 15th, 1967, and it started 3619.2. So, Kirk, Spock, Ensign Rizzo, and the other security guard are beaming down on a survey on Arrakis 10. It's a planet of trilithium and material. According to Mr. Spock, they're 20 times harder than a diamond. However, there is an unidentified cloud to investigate and begin to drain all life energy. When Kirk and Spock investigate, they found 2 security men dead, and Rizzo was injured. Every blood corpuscle. I cannot pronounce it. But the Enterprise will return to the ship, and Dr. McCoy report that Rizzo remains unconscious for lots of time. So Kirk tells McCoy that they examine the same record that the Kirk served aboard of the USS Farragut. 11 years of the same identical cause of casualties. So Kirk decides to continue the investigation of the death. The Enterprise was scheduled to pick up highly medical supplies from the Yorktown, but the need on the planet Theta 7. So McCoy revived Ensign Rizzo to question about what kind of strange, bizarre cloud, and remembers that sweet odor, sickly, that felt and began to attack. Unfortunately, Rizzo has died. So they add a new security officer, Ensign Garvik. He expressed that the creature that killed Rizzo was close to the late Ensign, having graduated from the academy. So Kirk, Garvik, and party of 4 armed security being down to the planet to investigate of the phenomenon. However, one lead by Kirk, another by Garvik, gave order the cloud to be shot at sight. Unfortunately, the cloud moving and missed the cloud and alerted that 2 crewmen were unconscious. When the landing party returned to the Enterprise, the man is in critical condition, the others is dead. Now convinced that not only the crew intelligent that attacked of the crew of the Farragut 11 years previously, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy meet with Garvik and report of his detailing. Kirk relieved him his duties and confined him to quarters. Mr. Scott reports that the ship will be ready to leave orbit. Kirk replied that he won't be leaving because he's still frustrated over what happened. Kirk dressed Scotty down to complain that he was tired of a senior officer conspiring against me. As Chekhov continued to run his scans until the gaseous creature was found, Spock approached Dr. McCoy to consult what happened to Kirk. He informs that McCoy 11 years, Kirk under the command of Captain Garvik on the Farragut. He had a similar situation with Garvik, and Kirk was still frustrated. So McCoy meets Kirk and talk about what happened. Feels stressed that his young officer in real danger. And Garvik was in decision. He revealed that his young officer referred to as served aboard on the Enterprise. Shortly after killing, it had killed 200 crewmen, including Captain Garvik. Kirk was guilt of what causing what happened. So as part of regulation, so Spock and Dr. McCoy require about his command. So ask Captain Garvik to rejoin him. While the nurse chapel tried to ask Garvik to eat and refused to eat it, and threw a plate across the room, it caused his ventilation control to jam. And then a red alert began. A creature appears inside of his quarters, and Mr. Spock saved it. And Kirk changed his mind and told Garvik to he's been now unrelieved. And Kirk and Garvik are beamed down to the planet with the magnetic creature, a copper blaze, and began punching each other. And in a few seconds, the antimatter to destroy the creature and overrules him and transport down with Garvik. So they had beamed back both of them, and the creature has been destroyed. So Spock difficulty transporting, and they cross circuit with A and then circuit to B. Kirk and Garvik are saved aboard on the Enterprise, and Kirk wants to tell Garvik about the tales of his father adventure. So I love the story. My thoughts is on Star Trek Obsession. It's a really good story. And also, it got lots of plotline on it. So, this story gives 9 out of 10. Okay, now I apologize because my voice was kind of a little foggy because I got an allergy. Let's take a look at this nice cover. And here's Mr. Spock saving a cloud in the ventilator. It's the front, spine, upper spine, the top, and the back. Still pictures. Sticker label, end label, and the print dates from October 20th, 1987. Well, that's it for the 1000 video special. And I hope you really enjoy it. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until then, take care, everyone.